Sounds like it's about to go down in here.
Going down.
New York City, NYC, Borough.
MSG stand up.
Brooklyn, Staten, and the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten, and the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. New York City. New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all bleed blue and orange. And everybody's starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in, we back.
A minute remaining, Brunson at three. Bam! Jalen Brunson does it again! Timeout!
Que lo que, mi gente. What up? We back at it again. It's your boys from the Organic Fanatic. You know what it is. We back at it. Que lo que, mi gente. Ni hao, konnichiwa, como está cana. Que lo que. What's good? We back at it with the usual suspects. And they're here being unusual and suspect. We back with the family again. If you back with us, as soon as you come in, it's like wiping your feet when you come into the house. Put a little thumbs up and a little something on there. But we're going to talk to you about these last two games of this Knickerbockers, how we've been balling. So stay tuned. We got a little bit with y'all. I got the new Knicks. My brother. Literally my brother. Sangre. Que lo que, manito?
Yo, full brim salute to the TOF family out there. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Machete. Shout out to Two Shots, Bang Bang. Special shout outs to Mike the Specialist out there. You know what I mean? And shout out to the chat live, everybody. You know what I mean? Welcome to the TOF. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here rocking and vibing with us, and we greatly appreciate it. And we here.
Yeah. Salute to M Specials, always in the building with us. You know what I'm saying? Always love for the guy. Without him, we wouldn't be where we at now. So salute to the homie, always out there. And I got here my machetazo. What they say, primo hermano, how they say in our Latin country, primo hermano. But he's really my brother. He's my cousin, but he's my brother. What up, machetazo? Que lo que?
That nigga look like he in a Star Wars character.
Bro, it's cold as shit out here, man.
Han Solo, what's good?
Good evening, Knicks Nation. What's going on? The Organic Fanatic family. Shouts out Ruel. What's going on, you Knicks? What's going on, Two Shots? What's going on, everybody? Angelo, everybody out there, all our Knicks Nation out there. Let's talk about this win.
Let's go. On the other side up there, he's above me right now. You know what I'm saying? He's my brother from another mother. Same father, the Most High. My guy, que lo que. Two Shots, Mr. Bang Bang. Shit like that.
What's up to the panel? What's up to the chat? Replay gang, you know what it is. Today is going to be different because he called us unusual suspects. So call me Kaiser Soze.
Okay,
let's go.
Okay, Kaiser Soze. All right, he's coming in with that crazy shit, some unknown. And if you watching this, we appreciate you guys, whether you replay gang, whether you live gang. Want to hear comments, whatever you got, put it in the live chat, the old chat, the replay chat. Either way, I'm going to comment to you. I'm going to see what you say, and we're going to talk about it. Salute to you guys. What up, brothers? We back at it again. Our Knickerbockers are 5-1. We only lost to the Orlando Magic. We came back on a run. We started getting these W's, piling them up. We had some stuff to say about the coach. By us, I mean me. So I'm taking mad shots. Two Shots, almost left the chat. He almost broke up with us. He said he would not stand for the Brunson slander. I do not support it. But anyways, we back at it. We played the Milwaukee Bucks. We played them, and we're gonna talk about tonight's game. But we got to give them the precursor of where this development of this Brunson Mike Brown, as my brother calls him, Mike Fizdale slander has been coming from. But it's all love. We love our Knicks, right? But we had the Milwaukee Bucks. We played them in a tough game. It was a cup game. With it had implications on this NBA in-season cup, which some people love, some people don't. I love the cup. I want any kind of rings or championships. I'll take it. And we played a full roster. A welcome back to Giannis Antetokounmpo. So he came back at it, and we had a 118-109 victory. That was the first time at it. That's when we were looking at Mike Brown. Mike Brown, he did some switcheroos. He said, him and Josh Hart had a heart-to-heart conversation. Huh? No? Right? They had a heart-to-heart convo. Josh, my brother loves my old man jokes. They had a heart-to-heart moment, and he basically told him, like, yo, you need to play me. I need minutes. This 20-minute stuff, I no like it. I can't play like that, man. You need me. They had a hard convo. He moves Mitch to the bench. Mitch goes down to the bench. Josh goes into the starting lineup. And even though we're small like we were last year, we became a potent team. What were some of you guys' thoughts on moving Mitchell to the bench? Josh Hart starting getting these minutes. You're seeing our old Josh that we knew, almost triple doubles in these last couple of games. Two shots, I know you've been really clamoring, or you like the two big lineup. You've been saying how Minnesota ran it. I know it ran good. What did you see? Did you see anything that was lacking now, or do you think that just the way this team is built that's working better now? What are your thoughts on the change and Mitchell Robinson to the bench?
I mean, this is what this time is for. This is to mix and match, you know what I'm saying? To see what works, to see what doesn't. I'm not mad at it. I mean, I welcome it. Coming from stiff neck Thibodeau, this is a welcome change. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take my shots early. Podcast T is gonna get it in the chin, and he's gonna get it in the chin for the rest of the year. Just buckle up and enjoy the ride, baby.
Yo.
So, so, so yes, I welcome the change. I'm glad he did it. Do we look better? Absolutely. Do we have more reps with this unit? 1000%. So are they more comfortable with this unit now? Of course they're gonna be. But I'm hoping he still gives the two big lineup a chance. Let them figure out where they like their spots, how their tendencies are. And then eventually I think we're gonna see a lot of the same. It's just my opinion though.
Hey, salute to HRM Times. Great salute to you, my brother. Go ahead, New Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like we called it in the beginning of the season when people didn't know who the fifth starter was gonna be. Me and Machete was both in agreement that it would be Mitch. Mitch will get the head nod, but that if Josh Hart was starting, it was due to the need of speed and pace that Josh Hart brings to the table, and which Mike Brown said at the beginning of the season. Talking about playing fast pace and that here and there, and so I'm guessing that's why the switch was made. And you see the results of it. It comes into a win for tonight, and yeah,
Machete, your thoughts
great
on
adjustment.
Machete, your thoughts on Mike Brown kind of moving Mitch to the bench, starting Josh. Two shots is a belief as his mixing and matching. He's finding out different combinations. What were some of your thoughts on Mitch moving to the bench? Come for Josh.
It was a good move. It was a great move. It's the sensible move. It's the most logical move. I mean, if we're gonna start him later on in the playoff is what I'm trying to say. But right now I'm trying to kind of ease him in and benching him and having him play with the second unit. It isn't, as long as we're keeping him active and we're still able to give him not play him a whole lot of minutes, but still keep him active. It's not as a starter role, but the second best thing would be coming off the bench for him, so he would get a little bit of rest and that extra energy. And then moving on, Josh Hart to the 4th position with the starters is also a good move because you're also still playing him a little bit of not as many minutes. How many minutes did he play tonight? Probably like 25.
I'll tell you right now, probably like close to 30.
Yo, son, you giving me fucking Dark Vader vibes, Yoda vibes, bro. Can you take that blanket off
35.
of your
He
head?
played 35. It's cold, man.
Fucking 35 degrees is where I'm at.
He played 35 minutes with you, 35 degrees. He matched your temperature. 35 minutes.
Okay, so he played 35 degrees. It's still decent. I mean, it's not a whole lot of minutes. It's not 38 minutes. 35 is good. Yeah, man. I mean, it's a good move. It's a good move.
Okay, I like
Family,
it.
because we've won 3 in a row.
Facts. We won 3 in a row. We beat the Hornets. Actually, 4 in a row because we beat Brooklyn, we beat the Hornets, and then we beat the Bucks and now Raptors. So 4 in a row, which is This is the first 4 in a row that we've had, I believe, all year. So this is the first string of it. Which after this we got a couple of games which we'll talk about anyway. But I like the move. I thought it was good. I think.
And
Good.
how many almost, because he almost also had a triple double tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna get into tonight's game
20.
in a couple of minutes. We're just gonna talk about.
What my question was, in all the other games, in the 4 games that we've won, how many almost triple doubles has he
The last
or
two,
gotten close to?
the last 2 for sure. Because last game and this game was when he really started Josh. So he was kind of experimenting here and there, but for the most part, the last 2 consistently, giving him those minutes of what he saw before. So for sure, these last 2 games, Josh has been on a tear, which has been really good. I think it was good because in the last couple of and again, I agree with 2 shots. I think he's experimenting. I think, in all honesty, this is probably somewhat of a permanent move. Obviously, when OG comes back, I think Deuce is out the lineup, obviously. But I think last year's lineup, you can't argue with the numbers. You know what I mean? You can't argue. The Nova Knicks chemistry is greater than the Mitch defense offense, basically, right now, overall. So from what you're looking at, how they compare, you're getting the rebounds that Mitch normally would with Josh and Cat. So adding Mitch to that is, it's just almost redundant. Obviously, it's a great defender, but you got to get Cat involved. Cat's struggling right now too, which we'll get to that in a second. But I like the move. I think it gets the offense going. It gives Jalen Brunson a little bit of more calm to be able to play a little more free, where he doesn't have to do too much, where he can rely to playmaking to Bridges and Josh like he did last year. So I like the move. I think it definitely makes it more fluid for the team. And Mitch played well, which he added him today as well. So even though he didn't start, he still had good minutes, as you saw in today's game as well with Cat. So he had minutes where they did play together. But overall in that game, I thought it was good. I thought we came to play. That was the first time I seen that lineup. Mike Brown adding a whole bunch of different players, involving them into the game, where we played a good 48 minutes of a game. In that game against the Bucks, you had Mikal Bridges 35 minutes. Josh Hart played 40 minutes in the last Bucks game, which HRM the Great says, as long as it ain't much minutes as Tibbs' crazy ass, 30 good for Josh. Well, Mike Brown paid him 40 the last game and 35 this game. So it's right up there with Thibodeau minutes. But Josh is asking for him, too. So it's not like... what are you guys' thoughts on the 35, 40 minutes for Josh? You think that's too much?
I mean, I think it is. I mean, if we go by their podcast, the roommates podcast, it doesn't seem like it bothers him, playing those minutes, and Josh is basically like the captain of rebounding, fast pace. You know what I mean? He carries the team in that way. So
Salute to
I don't
Keith
know. I
Watkins.
think he's good with it.
Yeah, I think it'll work itself out. I think obviously when OG comes back, he's not going to be at the 35, 40 minutes. Right now, we're looking to get some chemistry and wins, get them W's in the column, and we'll worry about the other stuff later on. Right now, we're kind of hindered on there. But it was good. I thought that game was really good. Josh Hart on top of that. So Josh Hart's numbers in the last game, by the way, guarding Giannis, one-on-one primarily, guarding Giannis. He 40 minutes, he had 15 points, 7 assists, I'm sorry, 19 points, 15 rebounds, 7
Well,
assists, 3 steals, positive 15, all while guarding Giannis, which is crazy. Which Giannis has him by at least a foot. So that's huge
he's six.
kudos.
He's like
That's
six
damn
three,
near.
six four.
That's damn near a triple double.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro, Giannis has got him. He's 6'4". Josh Hart is 6'4". Giannis is 6'11",
that's
and
it.
he was almost out rebounding Giannis. He was all over Giannis, man. It was a really good matchup. I like that matchup with him and Deuce in there. JB to keep him balanced. So I think I call that, where you would have Jalen Brunson at the one and then Deuce at the two, and you have Mikal Bridges, and then on the other side, you would have Josh Hart, because of the chemistry that the three have right there between Bridges, Josh Hart, and JB, and then Deuce is easy because he's defensive, man. He's just it's crazy what he did tonight. I mean, but we're talking about the Milwaukee game. I mean, he's still, whatever he went through. I guess he's getting over it, or he's past that whatever block that he had. He's shooting, because he's shooting lights out right now from the three.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And
And
salute.
then I like
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
no, go ahead, man.
No, I was gonna say salute to big task at hand. He was just saying that in the chat. Put some respect on the shot. Leave him open if you want to. He's shooting 40% from the 3-point line. Josh, I'm telling you, if you watch that podcast where it was just me and Two Shots that time, they found the old lady in the stands. She put a little bit of Vicks Vaporub, some Vicks Vapor Rub, put it on his finger. I'm telling you, ever since they found that old lady, that Vicks has been working, bro. And Vicks Vaporub, that shit cures everything, bro. I'm telling you. That's crazy. Josh to give you triple double numbers and 40% from the three is bananas. That's why you move Mitch to the bench, because you got someone that's giving you assists, rebounds, scoring, plus threes over defense and just rebounding. You know what I mean? Which is really good. He can still give it to you, and it still works great, which we'll talk about in this game, how he played coming from the bench. But when you got that much, plus the chemistry with Bridges, I mean, you see a couple of times even in this game or in that last game where he was going to give it to Brunson, and he said, "Not, you know what?" And he gave it to Bridges, or he threw it up to Cat. He's making the right plays. He's a great playmaker too, on top of all of that. So I think it was the right move. I think it's definitely the right move going forward. As much as we like the experiment, obviously, and I think I said it before, or even as we said, team by team basis. You go up against the Cavs, big team, you might want Mitch there. You know what I mean? But even so, he did play Giannis, who's pretty big. He's a tall guy and still play defense, so you can't deny that defense on there. Josh has been playing phenomenal, so salute to him. And there was somebody else. Who's been balling his ass off. Pause. You talking about Deuce McBride. They've inserted Deuce McBride to the starting lineup, and he has been not only clutch, but huge from the 3-point line. In 3 games, when we were down, teams were making a run. Deuce McBride has hit some big shots. The last game against the Bucks, we was tied almost. Deuce hit 2 3-pointers. Kolek, who's been playing phenomenal as well, hit another 3-pointer, and that's what cracked the game open. Talk, Machete. What you got?
Oh man, what was I gonna say about Deuce, man? I like what Clyde said. They should change. They should call him Trey Deuce. He was hitting them threes, bro. What did he hit? Like 3 in a row. He hit like he hit. I hope you caught that, new Knicks. Did you catch that before your phone went off? Did you catch
Nah,
all those 3-pointers he was in the beginning?
Nah, he was.
That's what you're
nah.
missing, bro.
Deuce has been on one. He's been on a tear. He had 2. I mean, I think in the last 2 games, New Knicks, and just so you guys, he's been 12 of 14, I believe, or 12 of 15, and even up to this game tonight in 3. So you're telling me he's hitting 80% from 3 in 4 games? That's crazy. 80%. That's bananas.
That,
Yo,
That's fucking nuts.
that's bananas.
Where'd you get that stat? I don't believe you, bro.
Yeah, Mike Breen said it. If you look at his stats in
Wow.
the last 3 games, even up to this game, he's like 12 and 15 from threes.
80%
That's
from
more. That's
threes in the last 2 fucking games, dude.
which is bananas. And he played 33 minutes against the Bucks. He had 19 points. He had 2 rebounds. Where is it? 1 assist. I'm sorry, 5 assists, and 5 3-pointers. He hit 5 threes against the Bucks. 5 threes, which is crazy. He was plus 14, so he's been playing
Wow. He
phenomenal.
hit 5 feet though.
He hit 5 threes.
Yeah.
Boy's been on fire.
Yeah.
So the whole team's been clicking. That game was really good. Tyler Kolek, kudos. Tyler Kolek Hive, stand the
Yo.
fuck up. 2 shots. Presidente of the Kolek fan club. The bus driver of the Kolek bandwagon faneers, whatever you want to call it. This dude has a CDL for Kolek. That dude, I take it back. You were right. I take it back. Listen. And listen, between Josh Hart, Kolek playing good, I listen, especially Josh Hart. I think Chris Gent, who's a great shooting coach, who's our assistant, who was the other hire for Mike Brown, I think he has something to do with Josh Hart's shot and Kolek's confidence. But Kolek has been playing. Listen, they said you are the second point guard off the bench. He's been ready. I can't take that. 2 shots. Your boy, Kolek, the blonde bomber. What are your thoughts on how Kolek has been playing? What you've been seeing from him contributing to the team? Not only that, but defensively also his hustle, his confidence in shooting. Obviously, is facilitating these last couple of games. What are some of your thoughts on how Kolek has been playing?
Yeah, man, I love it, bro. I love it. Everybody knows that I'm Kolek Hive. I've been Kolek Hive since we drafted him. Um, the kid is just playing with confidence, man. It's just that's all it is. Under Tibbs, 2 minutes, if that, garbage time, and that's it. And if you get that consistently as a young kid trying to make it, I mean, even though he made it, you know what I mean? But like trying to establish himself, his name, his reputation, that's gonna shoot your confidence, bro. And then on top of that, I'm gonna live and die on this quote from Obi that you can't play the game looking over your shoulders. If you make a mistake, he's gonna yank you from the lineup. Thibodeau was known for that. And if you rip somebody's confidence from under them, you're screwing them, bro. We all know basketball is a game of confidence. If I take it and I feel like I'm gonna make it, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna go in. And when well, like I said, when you rip that confidence out from under a young player and you don't build on it, that's how you get, you know, the whoever, whatever, insert any crazy name here, labeled a bust or out of the league in 4 or 5 years because they don't have somebody to vouch for them. Now you got this kid, he's getting run 10 minutes. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but it's enough. Enough to get your feet wet, enough to get the feel of the game, enough to, you know what I'm saying, do what you got to do, play your game.
But even in those
If
10
you're
minutes,
playing if you're worried about getting yanked in a minute or two, how are you supposed to show out and show what you can do? So yeah, I mean, I love it. I'm happy for the kid. I hope he continues playing the way he plays. And if he continues doing that with this squad, he's gonna take off because he has shooters. He has shooters everywhere. He has defenders everywhere. And he got 2 all NBA players. He's gonna
He
produce.
got
So
defenders
just give him a
everywhere.
minute.
Mm-hmm.
and in those 10 minutes you were talking about, I mean, he had 1 3-pointer, 1 rebound, 5 points, 2 assists, and most importantly, 2 steals. So he is out there hustling. He's fighting. He's defending. He took a charge. The foul he had should have been a charge. I'm very impressed with his effort defensively on top of that. I've seen his hustle. He's had hustle on there. But also, as you're talking about, the confidence of the veterans trusting in him, knowing that, look, you're up. We believe in you. Do what you got to do. And his confidence that Cat was open one time and he took the 3. And he hit the 3.
Oh,
I was
yeah, yeah.
yo, you ain't gonna give it to the big dog, but his confidence to hit it, and that helped free Cat the next play. So great pickup, great hustle by him, great keeping that mojo going, believing in yourself, fighting through it. He's been really good, so wonderful for him. Yabusele slowly starting to come around. So overall, great win. I think the cup game was really good. We needed that win to stay alive, which brings us to today's game. So great. Any final thoughts that you guys
Yeah.
saw? What you saw? Any Knicks?
Did you guys see that stat on Mikal Bridges in the last 5 games?
Yes.
It was like a ridiculous stat. Like,
Steals and
I think,
blocks?
yeah,
The steals.
huh?
Yep. The steals and
Was it
blocks.
steals and blocks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a ridiculous stat, bro.
I'll tell you right
But
here.
like,
Mikal Bridges has 25 steals, 12 blocks in 8 games. In
Yeah.
8 games. So that I think you said you was gonna be watching them 2 shots, as you recall. We had somebody in the chat saying that he was sleeping defensively. There ain't no way, and that was even before these stats were even before the Milwaukee game and before tonight's game, which we had a few more. So defensively, missed me with the Mikal Bridges not playing. He locked Brandon Ingram's down, who's been on a tear. Brandon Ingram is the reason pretty much that Toronto Raptors is at number 2. Obviously not after today, after we body slammed them. But I mean, Brandon Ingram's been on a
and,
tear.
and,
Go ahead.
he's guarding the,
The best players.
the best players. Between him, Hart, and OG, they're always guarding the best players. So like to have that defensive stat, and that's always been the core of like the Nova gang. They were greatly coached. You know what I mean? Like fucking Ragu was good on defense. Hart's great on defense. You know what I mean? Bridges is great on defense, and that always led to good offense or great offense. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, we got some dogs over here.
Tonight was another great game too, even though there was some ups and downs, but that was good for us to get a couple of chin checks. Tonight's game against the Toronto Raptors, who we are going to be playing not this Tuesday, the Tuesday after that for the semi-quarter finals in the in Cup season tournament for us to win. So it was good that we had a preseason to see how they are. Obviously, it was minus R.J. Badman Barrett or Raw J. Salute to them. Always got love for him and Emmanuel quickly. But we played them tonight. We beat them 116 to 94. We held them down to under 100 points. The lockdown defense was on tonight. Brandon Ingram's got shut down. A huge game by the New York Knickerbockers today. In today's game, we had Mikal Bridges. Only played 33 minutes. He was a little off
Oh, wait a
offensively.
minute. Can I say something?
Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was gonna say something about the last game real
Go
quick.
for it. Go for it.
Yeah, that it was really good to see that. At the end of the game, I saw on the bench Shamit was on the bench, was at the on that he's traveling with the team. So it was really good to see him back. Even though he's still injured. That's just what I had on Shamit, right, real quick, on the last game.
No, that's dope. I mean, you see him out there that even with that he wants to travel for the bench. I can't see. I mean, I can't see them cutting or waiving him. He's with the team. If he was out getting surgery or something, I can see where they can try to waive him and try to get another player. But you can't. Anybody you add right now you're gonna have to try to build that chemistry all the way back. The coach is gonna have to get some confidence in you. Unless you're some really experienced veteran, it's gonna be hard for you to just get right into the team. So I think he's gonna run what you brung. It's good that you saw him on the bench. That he's still with the team. Looks like he's opting out for surgery because he would have had the surgery by now. So that lets you know. From what I mean, maybe it's just me, but if you're in the bench, chances are you opted out for surgery. So you say I'll just deal with that shit for another year, and just deal with it. Just go around the screen, Landry Shamit. Go around the screen. We appreciate your effort. We appreciate your hustle. Just go around the screen. You don't have to fight through it. We know your shoulder. We good. We appreciate the 98 feet of defense, but it's all right to go around the screen. You don't have to fight through them. We know you. Dope that he's with us on there. I'm a Landry Shamit fan for sure. So another game today, which was a tough one. It was kind of hard to pick out as today's game. You got Toronto Raptors, who are the number 2 in the East. That's kind of a surprise, but they've been playing really good. That Brandon Ingram pickup has been phenomenal for them. R.J. Barrett has been out the last 4 games with a knee injury, knee soreness. I think they're trying to save him for the game for the playing game that we got next Tuesday. So they're trying to make sure he's at 100%. Quickly played phenomenal. Quickly came in that third quarter and was just chucking them up. But in those first couple of minutes of that first quarter, we had somebody by the name of Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride, how many threes did he hit in that first quarter? Three, four of them? He was chucking
I
them
think
up. Was it
I'm
three?
pretty sure it was 4.
Four in the first, I want to say. I mean, you couldn't stop him. 35 minutes for Miles McBride. Total of 4 3-pointers. I know three was in the first for sure. 14 points, five field goals. He had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals.
Wow.
I mean, he was positive. I mean, he was up there, bro. I mean, the kid, he was positive 18. He's been playing phenomenal. 35 minutes for him. Way to fill the shoes of OG. You lose a starter like OG on the way to being a defensive menace, defensive player of the year, or at least first or second team defense. And then you insert someone who people have been doubting. He's not a true point guard. He's a 2 guard. They should trade him. That he was going to be losing minutes to Kolek. All this slander on him, and the kid has been on one. He is not. When him and Josh came in, invaluable to these last W's that we've had. Those two have filled the shoes in and have done everything we've needed them to do in this game. Deuce McBride's confidence, even in this game, you have Jalen Brunson with you. You have Josh Hart. You have Mikal Bridges. You have Cat. And he said, give me the rock. He said, give me the rock. I'm chucking it. I mean, to have all those starters, and I mean, last year you would have saw him pass the rock and not even have any confidence in shooting that. What did you see tonight when he was hitting those 2 shots?
Yeah, man. Like you said, confidence, man. That's just basically it. He has the talent. He could do it. He knows he can. It's just putting him up. Same thing with Josh Hart. We know he got the talent. It's just confidence. You got to put him up. So it was nice to see him go off in the first quarter. Kind of tapered off throughout the game, but it's nice to see that he's, you know, shooting the shot in rhythm, in the offensive flow. And it's good to see him back. I hope that whatever he was dealing with is something in the past, and everything is good now.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. This game was different that we were talking about a little bit. We were talking a little bit about the Mitchell going to the bench, Josh starting. This is where you saw the same thing today, but Mitchell Robinson played 17 minutes. He had 15 rebounds from this bench position. 2 points, which Tyler Kolek found him on that. Well, he had 1 field goal on there, and he was positive 17. So I actually think it's okay for this one. I like the bench, Mitch. Obviously, against certain teams, matchups and stuff like that, you play him on there. But when you saw the role on there, you saw Kolek find him almost 2 times where he got fouled and he didn't score. But Kolek found him. You saw Jordan Clarkson found him like 2 times in the last game. In the last game, I think he had 6 straight points because Clarkson and Kolek found him. So these other bench players are actually finding Mitch, that I think it contributes to his growth and being able to contribute more than just being a rebounder. So I think him coming from the bench actually helps our bench and helps him. I mean, the fact that he played 17 minutes, 15 rebounds, some of them were with Cat. He did play him with Cat, so there was some minutes there. I want to say at least 3 to 5 minutes where he played with Cat, but he did come off the bench. Kolek played, and here's the thing too. Jordan Clarkson, the last game, played 30 minutes. This game, he played 21 minutes, and in those 21 minutes, he had 13 points. But those extra minutes that he had, Tyler Kolek got 14. And Tyler Kolek had 2 3-pointers, 6 points, 3 assists, 2 steals again. Is Kolek now a defensive menace? 2 games back-to-back with 2 steals? I don't know. New Knicks, the Knickerbockers are 5-1 in their last couple of games. How's that looking to you with Mike Fizdale, or just in general? Are you seeing the Knicks are fighting to get their rhythm going along? Are you liking where we're at right now? I think we are 13-5, 13-6, Machete, if I'm wrong. But we starting to
I
click.
thought it was 12 and 6. I mean,
13 and 6. 13 and 6.
13-6.
wow. Well, I mean, it's definitely the record is getting better. One, two. With this 4-win streak, Yeah, I mean, it shows them coming along and getting into rhythm and finding where they were at last year, rhythm wise. Yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah, the time on the court is definitely needed. So, yeah, I mean, I think Mitch coming off of the bench is probably a little bit better for him. And I think him coming off of the bench, the 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 rookies to the Knicks. Not as in rookie players, but the newcomers see Mitch as an OG. He's been the longest Knick on the roster, so maybe they look up to him. And yeah, I mean that's why they getting him, open like that. And I think the rest is good for him. Yeah, I mean,
That's good. That's
and
good.
it is definitely not affecting his rebounding or anything. Yeah, I mean, so
Yeah, he was plus
yeah,
17 in this game too.
it's definitely, what I mean, it's definitely getting better.
I like that. Hey, Keith Watkins, we joking. My brother calls him Mike Fizdale because he's over animated. That kind of how Fizdale was. So that's where we get the Mike Fizdale. We ain't saying that he's exactly, but my brother's not a fan of him. But he'll win him over time. He just doesn't like his mannerisms when he's talking about the team. So that's where the Mike Fizdale joke is. Two shots throwing us under the table. No, I'm just kidding. We joke. We did joke. We
What you
no.
mean throwing you under the table? That's
Chilla, no loco, es un chiste, loco. I have been going at it.
being real.
I
I'm
have
telling
been.
him. I'm
He know,
catching him up to speed.
he is. He knows. We have been cutting him. Cortando traje, como dicen, ¿verdad? Cortando traje. So we just joking about him, but yes, he has been getting a little bit better. This game I think was way better than the last game against Milwaukee. 33 minutes for Bridges. Bridges struggled a little bit, but he's been playing phenomenal defense. Bridges had 2 blocks, 2 steals, 2 3-pointers, 14 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds in 33 minutes. Fantastic gameplay. Josh Hart in 35 minutes was 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 20 points, 8 attempts at the field goal, 4 3-pointers, 3 steals, phenomenal plus 24. Carl Anthony Towns is starting getting into it towards the end. He's, I think, having a big adjustment from going from power forward now to center again and trying to figure out his adjustment on how he's going to play. New players in there. You got Deuce taking shots and hitting shots. You got Josh all of a sudden hitting crazy shots. And he's still letting them get involved in the offense. So tough for him to give you 25 and 20 when you got these other players that are contributing phenomenally and still find who you are. Nonetheless, he still played a good game. 31 minutes for him, 22 points, 4 3-pointers, which was crazy. I didn't even. I'm sorry. 1 3-pointer, 8 field goal attempts. So 22 points, 8 rebounds. McBride, as what we already spoke about that. Jalen Brunson. This was Jalen Brunson's first game, if I'm not mistaken, all year under 20 points. Jalen Brunson in 34 minutes had 18 points, 7 assists, which was really good, 6 rebounds, and he only had 6 shots, 6 attempts.
No, he needs 13 assists. 7 is not good enough.
Seven's pretty good, and he was positive 25. Even with those numbers, he was
I mean,
positive 25.
shit, they definitely increased from three, so we're in a positive
That
trajectory.
shit, he was at 6, bro. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Okay, nah, but what I'm saying, I rather see the less points and that assist go up. I'm proud of him.
Now, I mean, even with that, he has the highest plus minus in the whole game. He had 25.
I, and that was this game, right?
That was this
We're
game.
calling this game.
Calling.
So with that being said, right, 7 assists. How many of the starters were in double digits?
All the starters were in double digits.
Just like I said.
All the starters were in double
Yeah, smile, nigga, smile. Tuck that smile under the hat brim. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's just the best Jalen Brunson. Listen, I understand he's not a pass first point guard. That's not how his father built him. Yeah, I mean, his father built him to be a brick baller. Yeah, I mean, he could ball. He's sturdy. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Clutch, Mr. Captain. All American. Yeah, I mean, hats off. Jalen, he reminds me of how I can't
Nah.
the slander that Two Shot says that I hate Jalen Brunson. The nigga plays like how I used to play.
Here we go.
You know what I mean? The nigga plays exactly like me. The nigga got my braids. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just probably 20 plus years older than him, but he is a little
Plus,
me. So,
plus,
you know what I
plus,
mean?
plus. Couple of pluses. We'll put couple of
Yeah.
pluses.
So, I mean, yo, hats off to Jada. I mean, I'd rather see 20, 25 points and minimum 12, 13 assists.
Salute to M
And I
Special in
know,
the building. Salute to M Special in the building. You're.
full brim salute to the specialists.
But even with what my brother's saying, and Two Shots is not like he played in the system of what Mike Brown is supposed to be running in that last game, and he still got 30 plus the last game. This one, I think he was a little bit off.
And
Toronto's,
that was the best victory of the season so far.
yeah, I agree with you. And but overall, so the coach played his style, and the ball was moving. Everybody got their touches. Jalen Brunson looked like he didn't even break a sweat the last game against Milwaukee. Because he was, other than Rollins, that kid Rollins, I ain't gonna joke. That
Well,
kid Rollins from Milwaukee
well,
is nice, good defensively. But Brunson didn't look like he even broke a sweat in that game. He was catching a lot of free open 3 point shots. He was hitting the three. You know, he's had a couple
and what was the score of the best game you said we had all season? Two shots.
against Milwaukee. It was
Against the Bucks, I don't
118,
know.
118, 109. It was
There you
118.
go. That sounds better.
102.
I mean, 'cause I remember the best win of the season was against the Heat, which was a high scoring
It
game.
was good. It was good,
One
but we're
one
Bro, we
forty
gave
one.
up like 150 points.
yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
No, it was good point wise, but
Well, was Brunson playing that game?
yeah, he played that game, but
Uh,
I don't remember the game. But anyways, the point is he was
I don't
playing
remember.
Thibodeau style.
No, I don't think he played that game
But even with that, this
when
is
we
the
beat
I don't
best.
them.
remember.
This is the best game in general because this is the Bucks game because that's a game that Mike Brown played his offense. Mike Brown played his style of rotation with many players playing. Mikal Bridges, you had over 9 players getting really good minutes. So he played a great
Two
rotation.
shots getting sleepy.
And
He
also, it was an Emirates game.
It was
What happened?
a great rotation game, so it was really good. This game was good too. This game gave us a little fits where we were dominating them, and then we kind of played with our food. Played with our food a little bit. Like we beat them by 24. Kind of took our foot off the gas. And then quickly went off for 9 straight 3 pointers, and everybody came in, and we had to fight back to get in it. We didn't panic. We switched players. The rotations were good. This was another good game to see how it came about. And Brunson didn't force anything. He was trying the shots, but it was tough because he had two good defenders. They were double teaming him, and then this is a tall team. So for Brunson, out of all these games, to only have one game under 20 points, I ain't mad with it. The kid's averaging
Hey,
28 a
who
game.
was the main who was the main player bringing the ball down the court?
Everybody. The last 2, 3 games, especially the last two, which is what I'm saying it's really good because it's a Mike Brown
But
system.
they've been alleviating it from Brunson.
Yes, the last 2 games. That's what I was saying.
All right, so everything that we've been calling since before the season is like and you see the win streak and the shit is everything that we've been calling, bro.
Yeah,
Everything.
it's good. And listen, Brunson ain't gonna get 18. That was whether he had a tough night. He's averaging 28, which is insane. When was the last time we had a point guard averaging 28 points? He's on a hell of a tear. He is balling, best PG by far.
Marbury.
Not 28 a game.
Not
He's
28 a game. Come on, man.
he's had some good games and points, but he was not averaging 28 points a game. Not even if it was 10 straight. And there was another stat, Machete, you put out there of most 30-point games by Brunson. He has 84. The next person closest to him, Machete, do you have the stat you threw out there?
No, I don't.
That's all right. So I know that it's out there. So he
I
has
think
84.
Patrick Ewing. I think he said Patrick Ewing was leading with like 100 something.
He has 84. Melo has 108. So the next person for him to catch is 84. And then top three is Richie Guerin. And then Patrick Ewing has over
With
200.
one,
He has,
what do you?
he has like
Oh,
two.
oh
I think he
shit.
has like 203. So Brunson's got a little bit. He's definitely capable of doing. I'm sure he's gonna pass that by the time his jersey days are over. He's gonna be number one on pretty much every category for sure.
Everything. That man's name is gonna hang in the rafters. They're gonna put a statue for that man. And
That's
yeah,
a fact.
and whatever. It is what it is.
I mean, he's
That's a fact.
for sure he's balling. Salute to M. Angelo in the building. Old man Knicks, aka Keith Watkins. Loving that so far. It was a really good game. It came for a little bit, and everybody else stepped up. We had again Kodak playing a good game today. He was -3 only because when they made that run. Other than that, he still played a great
You know
impactful.
what I want to say? You know what I want to say? I'm sorry. Let
Yeah,
me
go
say
for
this
it.
real quick. Brunson is the type of player to give you 30, 7, and 5.
Who?
Let's say.
Who?
And then Brunson.
Okay.
And then his own fan base would be like, yo, he could have played better. He could have done this, that, and the third. Da, 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 da. But if Kyrie does that, if Shea Gilgis does that, any other point guard does that, phenomenal game. Oh my God, best point guard in the league. Yada yada yada. We have become so numb and normalized to what Brunson is doing that when he gives you 33 and 7, you scoff at it and say, oh, he could do better. He could get 11 assists. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? That's where we at as a fan base right now?
Where is that?
Sorry, I just had to get that
I was
out. I
about to
just had to
say
get that out.
that. He's on the ledge.
Look. Last year, we started talking about Jalen Brunson needed to get his assists up, even last year, and the following game, I think he had like 14 assists. The other game he had like 15 assists. That's one. He already hit that peak. I can't see him regressing. There should be no regressing. I'm not saying that it
My
should be
bad.
an
30,
average.
33 and
Listen,
7 is regression.
no,
I
I'm not.
got it.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying that is nigga is phenomenal. Nobody is down talking him,
But he
but
could do better,
when
right?
I
He could
when
do
I
better.
You can.
when I already seen with my own eyes Jalen Brunson having 14 to 15 assists last year, that it happened, and it happened
Is the
multiple times. It happened multiple times.
All right, all right. We all have different hopes for our team, and there's nothing wrong with looking at your
oh
player.
no, let him put on his Superman cape so he can average 14 assists a game. Like,
So,
come on. The best passer in the league in years was Rondo, and he barely cracked 10. And you want this nigga to average 14? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Let's come back down to earth. Come on, man.
yeah, let me break it down something simple for you. When Steph Curry was the elite shooter shooting with Mark Jackson lighting up the team, did it not take a different coach to take a different approach for Stephen Curry to become the greatest player ever by playing off the ball and not on the ball like he was doing before? Which is what Mike Brown's trying to implement now. That's what got Curry the championships. That's what made
And
Curry
what does
the
that have to do with anything? What does
because
that have to do with anything?
that's exactly what we're talking
Because
about. We're talking
Brunson
about
played.
Brunson of being a scorer like how Steph Curry used to be an elite scorer, and then he became elite overall, not only as a shooter, but making the game come easier to him playing off the ball. So it's the same topic. That's why we're seeing it because we've seen it
and
done.
and you- and you just said it right now. These last two games, the whole team has been bringing it up. A lot of the times when Brunson has not hiccups, but when he has too much on his plate, him having to bring the ball down, it, I don't know. It
Bro, look,
just switches his.
it's a.
I think it switches his mindset.
I'm gonna tell you right now. All that is when we talk about it, there's just one term for that: work smarter, not harder. That's all it is. When he doesn't bring the ball up, it's working smarter, not harder. That's it. It's all we're saying.
Yeah,
Why
getting
make it
getting
tough for yourself? That's it. That's all we're saying.
getting. Listen, there's been a few games this year where Cat had like what 7 touches. Like these are like little reoccurring issues that shouldn't be happening with a nigga that got 80 games with 30 points or better. You feel what I'm saying?
But in these last two games,
Like
it's worked out. In these last two games,
like
it's
that.
all worked
That's
out
what
both
I
ways.
expect from Cole.
In these last two games, for sure, it's worked out. That's why I'm confident. I'm proud of what I'm seeing with Mike Brown, with Brunson, with everybody in general. Once Cat gets whatever it is, once he gets the adjustment of whether he's going to be playing center, whether he's playing power forward, I think Mike Brown also needs to do something with him where he has something consistent where he can see. I think that's where Cat's confidence, besides him getting butchered, where they're slapping him, he's in a a kung fu fight every night, and they don't call anything. He's in the middle of a Wu Tang album, and they're just not they're chopping him up. But once he gets consistent on whatever rotation or whatever he's gonna do, we're gonna be flowing. The game style, great. Mike Brown is doing for sure the last two games. If we keep it like it's been the last two games, we should dominate and continue to be on a roll. I can see 6, 7 games consistently after this. What do you mean? What does that mean?
You said 6-7.
Oh, all the kids, 6, 7. He's
Well, what is yo?
that.
What is it with that? What the
That's
fuck is going on with
that.
these numbers,
Just
bro?
it's just some shit that these young kids say. Like when we said we had some shit we used to say back then. You know, it's just
But bro,
it's
they
this
said that
Yo,
gen.
it's
nigga's
not a brick outside.
a
Our parents
they,
used to look at us funny. That's the slang
It's
now.
just the
well, I
generations.
mean, they said that the nigga that sings that song does devil worshiping, and that's like some
Who knows? Whatever it is, this generations.
I don't know about all that.
Just we'll say that for another topic. But
yeah.
nonetheless, we talk about. So we play. We
No, something also. I thought I heard it had a. Remember back in the days when we used to on the phone booth or when we used to star 67.
okay.
Yeah.
We're turning into conspiracy.
I'm saying this is what is this now? Organic conspiracies?
Ripley's Believe It or Not. Yeah.
I'm saying.
So we got 4 games in a row. We 5 and 6 games. So we lost to the Magic. We got 4 in a row. We got the Boston Celtics, who hit or miss. So listen, hopefully we're wearing our dark jerseys against the Celtics, so that way they don't get no smearing of Brown's hair dye on their jerseys. So we can't wear our white jerseys against the Boston Celtics. We're gonna have smears and streaks.
Nah, he said it was AI, bro. It was AI. AI is getting out of hand, bro.
If that's what he calls his hair dye. So we got them. So next games we Tuesday. So our next game is Tuesday. We got our game against the Celtics. Then we got the Hornets again. Jazz, who are complete debacle, and then you have the Magic. So I can see us going another 3 game run, making it 7. Do you guys think we can win that? So we got Celtics, Hornets, and Jazz. Out of those 3 games, can you see 3 victories, or you think Boston gives us a run?
Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely like everything that we've been pushing for the Knicks to do. They're currently in progress of doing them now, and you can see the results of that. So once they get to a 10 win streak, yeah, I mean, and they could get a few games with stops under 100. I would say that's when we should be at a good peak. Yeah, I mean,
But we held the Raptors under 100 tonight, 116-94. So that's pretty.
nice. So there's what the first game that we held the team under 100.
Not the first time. We've had like maybe 2 other games. Everything else has been over 100. But this is the first time in recent games that we've played pretty decent defense on there overall. Obviously, McAlbridge has been turned it up. Boston Celtics. How did,
See,
yeah.
me myself, I'm gonna be just like I said on the assist column with Jalen Brunson. I'll be more convinced when we could get at least fucking 6 wins in a row with stops under 100. Yeah, I mean,
That's
Yo,
a.
we already held the Celtics to 95.
Mhm.
We held the Nets to 98.
And then this game 3.
And Yeah, and the Raptors 94.
Yeah, that's
Oh, and
very.
hold on. We held the Timberwolves to 95. Oh no, that was preseason. My
Yeah,
bad, my bad.
that's
That
what I
was
said.
preseason.
That's why I said
Yeah,
four games.
but what I'm saying though, those are probably very spread apart. Yeah, I mean, so I mean,
And
let's see what it does.
the
Let's,
defense takes a
but
I
while.
mean,
yeah,
Hornets are
back
101.
to
Like
your
that's pretty.
back to your oh my bad
No, no, you good.
back to your question. Yeah, I do see us getting these next 7 wins in a row, and I'm hoping for 10.
The Boston Celtics. I can't see where their record is right now. Trying to find their record to
Look at
see.
they're in a
11 and
good
9. 11 and 9.
So not
11-9.
not bad. So that's not bad for a tanking team. So
60-40.
they're close to where we're at. That's gonna be a tougher game. They're obviously championship caliber. They still got a tough team. They still got pretty much their whole team minus Horford. Not really the whole team, but they're a tough fight. How does that game look like to you against our nemesis on there? We've got 4 games in a row. Do you think we're gonna come with that same intensity to fight that we've had the last couple of games? Machete, how does that game look like to you? The next game Tuesday against the Boston Celtics.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't been watching the Boston Celtic games, but I mean, we should be able to. Is this a home game or are we done with the away games, right?
We're playing
Oh, this is the away game.
at the Take
Yeah,
D Garden.
yeah, it's going to be a great game. If it's going to be a away game in Boston, that's going to be a real challenge. Jalen Brown's been playing pretty good, I think. Yeah, that's going to be a good challenge right there. Another away game. See if we can get that one where under our belt. It's gonna be tough for Mike Brown to go up against Joe Mazzulla, but I think that the squad is starting to sink. Everybody, sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Sinking right now feels like definitely the sink between the Villanova guys is there, and like I said earlier, I love Deuce in there. Um, and it's just yeah, see what happens.
All right, there's that a W. I'm not gonna jinx them. That's gonna be a tougher game. I agree with Machete. I think that's gonna be a close game. I think that's gonna be kind of like a Milwaukee game, and it can take. Even though they're down their players, they're gonna play tough either way. But I can see us getting a W, even if it's at TD Garden. Uh, I can't see Brunson getting another 18-point game. I do like the minutes, the rotations, how we've been playing. Gershon's starting to slowly come about. You can see 20 minutes for Jordan Clarkson is good. That's what his career average is, and he's given about 13 points per game. He's doing really good facilitating, finding other players. He's found Cat. He's found Mitch. Him and I like the Clarkson Kolek combo. The last 2 games, there's been a couple of minutes where Brown is playing Clarkson and Kolek together. They're 2 good playmakers. They kind of play well off of each other. So I've been liking that. Which gives Mitchell Robinson an opportunity to get a lob or helps them freeze them up a little bit as well. So they've been finding Mitch. I like that. I'm going to say a W. It's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be closer than most. But if we can get past the Boston Celtics, the next 2 games are more winnable. Because after that, we have the Hornets and Jazz. That'll get us to 7 wins in a row. 2 shots of Boston Celtics game to you at Boston. How does that look like? Does that look like a W? You think they're going to play tough and their championship pedigree kicks in? How does that look like to you?
Nah, I mean, I'm not really concerned with the Celtics at this point. Um, and I won't be for a while until at least Jason Tatum comes back and he gets in the flow of things. So I'm thinking that's going to be another W. I don't see it. I can't see it, being a difficult game.
Okay. New Knicks. I know what he's going to say. He's probably busy coming back. I like it. I think the confidence with Deuce, I think Josh Hart in the lineup is going to solidify us in that game. We fought a hard playoff series against them last year. We came back being down in the series. Josh Hart had a big part in that. Him being in the starting lineups gives Brunson, Bridges gives them that confidence. With Cat, I think they're familiar playing with each other. I think them in that starting lineup is going to help a lot. Cat was the center last year against Boston, so he's going to play that same familiar role. Minus Porzingis, so Porzingis isn't there. He's not having Horford who can really defend him or take advantage of him. So I don't really see who they have that can stop Cat now. The two best players they had are pretty much gone as far as big players. Deuce played confidently in that last series, but now his confidence as a starter is even bigger. So considering they got missing players and Deuce is in the lineup, watch out for Deuce and Cat to have a big game. That's what I'm going to call for that game. Deuce is no surprise now, but I think in that game, being a starter, he's having that confidence flowing. I think him and Cat have the big game against Boston. That leads us to a W. That's going to be on Tuesday night. If we can get past that one, we have the Hornets and Jazz. Two of, again, maybe trap games, as Machete says, but we'll say winnable games, right? Against teams that we should win. And the way we've been playing, the rotations, everything looks good. I can see us getting to 7 W's straight in that. And then that would lead into next Sunday, 7 days from today, against the Orlando Magic. That's going to be a little bit tougher. They've already had our number. They beat us twice. If we can get 7 in a row, going there with some mojo and confidence, getting into there with some rhythm, hopefully can get in some kind of rhythm. They've kind of taken them out in those 2 games we played them. It's going to be something to see. So by our next podcast next Sunday, even though we have one Friday, next Sunday, let's hope that game goes well. It's a matinee game, too. Oh, my God. It's a 12 o'clock game. I just saw the time. That is not good for Knicks, but I'm going to stay positive on there. Hopefully, and they've won. They've been winning without Paolo Banchero. There was even rumors of them even thinking about trading Paolo, which would be insane. They'd be crazy to trade him. They would be crazy to trade him because they're winning without him. That's a good thing. If you got your best player down and you're winning without him, doesn't mean you should trade him. That means all the right mix is good. It's good. So I'm looking for 7 W's and hopefully we get that win against the Magic. That's a tough one. So do you think it's gonna be? We're gonna have any hard time against the Hornets or Jazz?
Nah, man. I'm looking at us like we're gonna kick it into gear now. Even though we got a couple of key pieces out, I think like I said, Brown is starting to get a feel for these guys and starting to see what works and what doesn't. And I think we should be good, man. The next loss, I'm looking at like a high caliber team,
The Magic.
like a OKC or Lakers, like Houston. The top teams in the East and the West. That's what I'm looking at right now. So if we can figure out a way to beat some of these top teams, because I believe like these like 500 or less teams, I believe we're just gonna wash them.
As we
But
should.
if we could beat the top tier teams, like I said, the Houston, the Lakers, the OKCs of the world, then we should be good, man. I think we're gonna surprise a lot of people. I'm sticking with the 60 burger.
Okay, I mean that's big. I mean, listen, if we get these 3 wins, would be good in the win column to get us up in the standings. We're already at 3. We just beat Toronto. We're still ahead of Orlando. Orlando's been making a run, but we're still at 3. We just beat the number 2 team. If we can get to that and get to the Magic, if we can beat the Magic, listen, after that Magic game, it starts picking up with real teams. You're talking about the Magic. We play the Raptors again in that Cup game. So the Cup game again. Then we got Pacers, 76ers have been on one. Heat, Timberwolves, and Cavs. We got a lot of tough games after that. So I'm looking for these 3 wins to get a 7-win streak, get it going. And I'm looking for W's. I'm liking what overall, from what my analysis before that I told you where we were having our debates of how we thought the team was going overall. I did lose my mind a couple of times on going at Fizdale, Mike Brown. But I like what he's been doing. I'm joking, but over now I think he's getting into his rhythm, like how the team's getting into his rhythm. The switches, he's not scared to make the substitutions. He's talking with the players. Josh had to talk with him. That was the right move. I think he didn't want to repeat what Thibodeau was doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he wanted to come out the same starters that Tibbs was doing, but ultimately stats prove that this is the winning combo starting 5. You gotta throw them out there. So That's all I got for now until we got this game coming up. We got the Celtics Tuesday. We got the Hornets Wednesday, so that's a back-to-back. How do we play on a back-to-back against the Hornets? Hopefully we have the same intensity and energy. So we're going to travel from there and then to the Hornets. Then we got the Jazz, a West Coast trip on Friday to come back, and then the Magic. New Knicks, you think we got that 7-0 3 game? The next 3 games is a W. You think we go 7-0, or do we lose to Boston, Hornets, or the Jazz?
I'm gonna switch up before you start. I'm gonna switch up and say one loss because I didn't know that was a back to back. So on the second night of the back to back, that's gonna be a problem.
Okay. So
Well, I'm gonna remain positive, and I can foresee a 10-win streak. So uh, I'm gonna stay on this path and
Over this way.
see
You want
if
to step?
I
Come
can guide my
on. Right
positivity
there.
into a 10-win streak.
mute your
I
mic,
I
Machete.
couldn't hear,
Machete,
bro.
mute your mic, Machete. There you go. He was at work. Go ahead and say it again,
Say
Nick.
it, yeah. Say it again. I couldn't hear.
You Nick. So what you were
No,
saying?
I said hopefully my positivity will guide the 10-win streak, and yeah, I mean. So yeah, I'm not seeing none. The next 5 teams don't even ask me about it because it's gonna be a dub. Yeah, I mean back to back, uh, morning game, afternoon game, brunch game. It don't matter. We got our 2 all-stars. Are I could say they're probably about 70-80% in rhythm. So and yeah, I think this 4-win streak is going to carry especially like the players that you guys been mentioning, Colin, Deuce, Mitch with the rebounding. All of these guys are definitely chipping in and contributing to these wins. So these are the players that I want to see continue, elevate their confidence,
Nah, I can see that
which is
too.
going to help.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Which is gonna help out the starters. You know what I mean?
I can see that. For me, the concern is Magic, but at some points you gotta fight. You gotta beat them. At some point, you gotta go to the bully and say, "Listen, you took my lunch 2 times. I'm fucking hungry. You took my fucking Snickers like a 2 shots when he was mad at that Snicker time when he was he was passing. I need my fucking Snickers back, bro. I'm not gonna let it happen this time. Okay? I'm not letting it happen this time.
Well,
I'm hungry.
hey,
You took my last snack, and they just gotta go at
listen,
it.
listen. My man is on his health shit, so they took his protein bar.
They did.
Okay, it wasn't a Snickers; it was a protein bar.
Listen, you took the last
All right.
salad I had, and you only left me with dressing. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Now I think. Listen, we could definitely go on a 5 game run. The Knicks versus Celtics, I think they're going to be tough. But I think, as you were saying, the players that have surprised me earlier, like the Deuce, I didn't think Deuce was going to get into this form till like Christmas or after. The fact that he's on this heater, his confidence, the fact he's getting starting, that's been. I knew he was going to be good, and I knew he was going to start coming along, which I've said that a couple of games ago. I said, if he can give me 12 and 15, I would be happy with that. And you're looking at he's having those in a quarter. So him being really good, I'm totally surprised by Kolek again this fast, this early. Salute to him being ready, having his number ready to be called on. Clarkson with a little bit less minutes, being effective is really good. You're starting to see Yafro Selly, and when he has that fro, he's got it going. So he's slow, he's getting there. But so these others is where I'm having a little more confidence in these W's. The fact that these others are coming in and contribute. Look, Porter's getting a little bit. You're seeing a little bit of Diawara. So that I'm liking to see. So Brown is on his share the minutes, getting players involved. I'm liking that. If he stays on this, which I believe he will, if he stays on this, I can see the 5. I can see us saying, I'm not going to let this happen no more, Magic. I'm tired of you. And I think we face the bully and we let him know who's who. It's going to be a tough game. I just don't like matinees, but I think we have it ready. I think you're gonna see that's gonna be a game that Brunson he might go off early. He might. I don't think he's gonna take it off the top as far as bringing up the ball. But I can see Brunson going for 40, 45 in that game. He's gonna will the team and say, "Stop fucking around and let's get this W." I can see that. The Raptors game, the in-game cup, which is next Tuesday, not this Tuesday, the one after. If RJ's not playing, I can see another game like today, which definitely helps the young players, the Tosan, the Diowaras, the McCullers, them not getting that big check like how Cat has. I can see that helping them. I mean, that's a lot of money, bro. I wouldn't mind getting that. Salute to Mill Media out there. If they get the championship cup, each player gets $530,933. Even the bench players, that's a nice little check. If you the 38th pick, if you know what I'm saying, that's a nice little check. The runner up gets 212,000. That's some nice paper for the players, bro. That's I mean I wouldn't mind. I'll be at the end of the bench, $200,000 richer. So I like that. I can see a 5 game run. I can see that because after that we have the Raptors and Pacers, and then it starts picking up after that. So 5 games is not possible. Is possible. I like what New Knicks is saying on there. Machete, your thoughts on the next 3 to 5 games? How does that look like to you? I think he said he has his rabbit's foot. I don't know. I don't know if he has his rabbit's foot with him.
It's like I was saying, man. I like how the team is sinking now. They're starting to gel. That Kolik is playing well. He's playing very confidently. I liked his attitude on the floor tonight. He was yelling. He had the 3 passes for the dunks and the layups with Cat and Mitch. He's making connection with the players. The players are trusting. They're beginning to trust in one another, right? In the system so far. And I'm with New Knicks. I'm confident in the games going forward right now in Boston. We ain't scared of Boston. We wept. How many? What are we with Boston right now in the last 5 games, bro? I ain't sweating that shit. I think even with the new coaching staff, despite the new coaching staff and the coach, the players have been there. Even with Shaman on the bench, encouraging us. And then Kolik's attitude on the floor. If you rewatch the games, he was getting mad when something happened and one of them hit the 3, and he was like, "Damn!"
Because he missed the assignment.
Or when Mitch Rob got the dunk, it's just he sounds like the thing is, as I said, he's physically not very strong, I think, yet. He's still very a small guy, but his court vision, like I've always said since the beginning of the season, his court vision is phenomenal. It's crazy. He's almost Larry Birdish. I ain't comparing him, but you know what I mean. He's one of those, like white chocolate. White chocolate could pass, but he had very when you make very good connection with the center and the other guys, and this is with OG not there yet. So I'm confident with the guys going forward, and then I ain't scared of Charlotte. Charlotte we manhandled basically. So and then who we got? You said.
So we got Boston, Charlotte, the Utah Jazz. We have Utah Jazz, then Orlando. So Utah Jazz they're fighting. They're not trying to give up that pick. They want that #1 pick. So I can't really see them fighting. And they lost Hardy, which is a center that everybody's saying trade Mitch for. He's out, I think, for the season with a surgery. So I mean they're playing, but they're not. They're trying to keep their picks. So
I'm not scared. I'm not scared of these teams because what I'm saying is that the group as a team are playing well together. The guys, the fellas on the floor.
Yeah.
Let alone with the new system. The new system is they're learning a new system. They're sinking. These are good wins because these teams really that we're winning against are like really like they're still behind us in the standing, But Boston's going to be a different story, and Orlando's going to be a different story because they're a little better team than they're a little bit better than we are. No, Boston I don't think is better than we are.
But they're playoff teams. They've been in playoffs. They're playoff teams.
I always say these are teams that we should be able to beat. All right. So I think we're going to do well. I ain't going to call out what we're going to make, but
you're saying they're winnable games.
Yep.
Okay. I can run with that. That's as close as you can get for Machete saying that it's a win without saying it's a win. He said winnable. So he still gets to straddle the fence a little bit there, but
Well,
so I like where you guys are going with this here. We'll see. We'll go over these games throughout the week. We'll be back Friday for sure. I'm liking the games. I like what we have. I'm liking the Mike Brown offense. I just consistency on it. This I told you, as long as he does what he said he was gonna do in the beginning, I'm with that. The last couple of games he's done it. We've been able to win 5 out of 6 games without OG. Without OG is something to say. 5-1.
Yo,
Pretty
we
decent.
are gonna get hit with like the baddest fucking tornado ever.
What do you mean,
You like his offense, bro? It's gonna be a torrential downpour.
bro? Quote me right. Quote me right. I did say if he does what he says he was gonna do, I'm with it. I was hard on him because he was tibbing. Right. That's what he was doing. We were calling him black tibbs because he was resorting to something that was opposite what he was saying. However, he has adjusted. He's made his adjustments. He's spoken with the players.
bro.
I think he's made the right
Y'all,
substitutions.
y'all,
Yo, go on
I'm
mute,
just
Machete.
saying,
Go on
get
mute,
get your
Machete.
sandbags ready. You know what I'm saying? Get your provisions, get your water, get your food.
This dude said
You know,
he said provisions. Wow, fancy.
guys, put respect on that man's name. I'm glad you came back on because I want all of you present. All right, you guys are gonna put respect on. His name is Mike Brown, not no Mike Phibbs or none of that
oh
shit. His
yeah,
name is
what
Mike
is
Brown.
going on
Coach,
here?
refer to him as Coach Mike Brown.
You're saying use
All
the
right, I'm
force,
tired of all.
Jedi?
Hey,
Use the force, Jedi.
I'm tired of the slander.
The top slanderers. Look, the two guys up top. The slanderers. You can't counter. You can't say anything about. Listen.
You
We,
want to talk about?
is
You
this
don't watch.
some Jedi mind trick type shit that you doing right now?
you don't see Mike
He's a Heat
Vader.
fan now.
Machete Vader.
Become a Heat fan.
Machete Vader. Machete Vader is up.
This this is some Jedi mind trick shit happening right now. I can't believe it.
Hey.
This man's got this team rolling, bro. These guys are playing for him, man. You guys are gonna put
But
respect on his
look,
name. He's
first
going
of
out
all,
there.
he
He's
wasn't.
playing
He
the
wasn't.
moment. He's the coach that we need. We needed a coach like this.
But he wasn't
A
doing
guy
that.
who wears his emotional sleeves.
He wasn't doing that in the
Bro,
beginning, though.
bro.
Guy who you were just talking about, Steph Curry. He how many rings did he win with Steve Kerr and Steph Curry?
2.
And
Bro.
and Ruel is right about trying to make or make Brunson play the way Curry did.
Huh? What?
So we have that. He has that.
Listen,
He has
listen,
that ring, right? So
listen.
what are you talking about, bro?
Yo,
He went
number
to
one.
the Kerr school, got 2 rings, I think, right?
He's got 4.
This is a guy who just stop with the fucking slander, bro. He's got more. Yo, how many rings does Phibbs have? How many?
1,
How many rings does this guy have? Mike Brown,
4,
Coach Mike Brown.
4.
All right, 4. Thank you, class. Dismiss.
Bro. You're not gonna, bro. That nigga. First of all, the difference between him and Kerr was a fucking baller. I never seen highlights of Mike Brown shooting some shit. That's number one. Number two, fucking this nigga walked in just like Mark Jackson. If they would have gave him one more fucking year, he could have did the same shit. All Kerr did was walk into something that was already built and formed. The same shit as
Are we gonna
Mike
go down?
Mike Esdale.
I'm gonna let you talk for a minute because I got my car out of here. I gotta get going. But let me something. How many rings does Steve Kerr have?
6.
How many rings does Mike Brown have?
As a player? How many rings
Well, hey,
Mike Brown had as a player?
Hold on.
How
Steve
many
Kerr.
rings
Let
he has
me
as a
quote.
player?
Let me quote Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr did say when they asked him who's the best player, Michael Jordan or LeBron James, he did thank both of them for getting him each 3 rings. He thanked LeBron for getting him 3 rings.
He got the rings. At the end of the day, he's got the rings. At the end of the day, he's got the rings.
But what was the
But my
complaint?
point is, how many rings does he have?
Wh-
How many rings does Steve Kerr have?
6, bro.
Yo, I'm not
Correct. How many
calling.
rings does Mike Brown have?
I'm not calling Mike Fizdale coach. I'm calling him Gooch.
Coach Mike Brown's got 4 rings.
Yes.
All right. At the end of the day, he still got the 4 rings, and Kerr's got the 6 rings. All right. And Thibs,
Bro, let that man rest. Let him rest in peace, bro. You guys keep bringing him back and
No, my
resuscitate him. He flatlined already. Thibodeau has flatlined. Let him rest. You guys keep bringing him back. He has a do not resuscitate. He has a DNR, bro.
Yo,
Stop bringing the guy. Let him rest.
Listen.
Fuck that DNR.
Listen. I'm not gonna let Mike.
Motherfucker, welcome back.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go.
All right, yo, I'm not gonna let Machete come in here and fucking glorify fucking Mike Fizdale like he built this fucking team. He did not build this fucking team. Tibbs built this fucking team.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
Yes,
We can't hear you.
see?
You're on mute.
Yeah, no, he sounds perfect.
No. Leon Rose built this. Leon Rose built this. This is Leon Rose system.
Nigga,
he got both coaches in here.
Hey, like and subscribe. Here we go. Here we go.
Who the fuck do you think Leon Rose was going to ask who the fuck he wanted on the team? It wasn't fucking the janitor. The fuck? He was coming down and asking Tibbs, who the fuck should I get? Tibbs built this fucking team and handed it to Mike Brown. Mike Fizdale ain't doing shit, bro.
And Machete.
This team is running up.
Now the truth comes out.
Yeah.
You're what it is that you're still butthurt over Thibs getting fired.
No, that's not the case at all. The case is that you got a nigga just like Fizdale that came here. Bro, that nigga got LeBron juice on him. I don't want niggas with LeBron juice on my squad, my nigga. Sorry.
Yeah, y'all let it out. Y'all feel better now.
No pause, no nothing. Like what the fuck?
I was waiting for you.
Holy shit!
He got LeBron juice.
He got me with that LeBron juice.
He had you stuck on that. Terrible visual.
Like I can't blame him.
Listen,
I can see what he's talking about, but still, bro, man.
Bro,
fuck out of here.
You said put respect on his name. The dude just started doing his Steve Kerr implementations. That was the whole complaint for a quarter of the season so far that I've been complaining about, because he wasn't doing the Steve Kerr knowledge. He wasn't being on these players like how Popovich, the knowledge he got from Popovich. He was doing the same old tactics. So just as of recent, he's been doing what he said he was gonna do. So he's getting the credit. As long as he's doing it now, congrats. And that's why I said for these further games, if you heard me, I said as long as he continues to do the Mike Brown coaching and the rotations and substitutions, if he keeps doing what he's been doing the last 3 games, we Gucci. He's going to keep his respect. He's going to earn his respect, but he has to continue doing this.
And listen, in my eyes, as long as he keeps fucking coming to these fucking press conferences like a fucking goofy ass fan instead of a fucking leader. Oh, I love Mitch. I'll tickle his balls. Bro, all that goofy ass shit, bro.
I don't remember that in the
Bro,
interview, but
that's how this motherfucker act.
You're gonna respect that man's name, Coach Mike Brown. You're gonna respect that man's name.
Listen, you heard the Jedi.
What's his name? Tyler Durden. What's his name? Tyler Durden.
What's his name?
Mike Brown.
Coach Gooch.
Oh my God! Yeah, listen, we'll see. Does Mike Brown earn his name? Does he keep his name? We'll see these next 5 games coming up. Does he earn his game? Does the rotations happen? The next 3 should be easy. If he keeps the rotations, keeps the players, as long as he does that, I told you guys, win or lose, I'll ride with the guy, win or lose, as long as he does what he said he's gonna do. Deep rotations and good, player switch how he's been doing. If he does that, low minutes, gets everybody involved, I'm with it, win or lose. Then I can address it.
Hey, what's the first rule of Fight Club?
Don't tell nobody that there's a fight club.
That well, what? What
What's the
happened?
second rule of Fight Club?
Don't tell people that.
Fuck that. The second rule of Fight Club is fuck them
And when
bitches.
he's gone, his name is Mike Brown. His name is Mike Brown.
This, this dude is all over the place. And he's on one today. Help us today. You too can help us with this emotional damage. Salute to you guys. Listen, we'll see what you guys. What do you guys think of the chat? Keith, help me. You laughing, brother? Help me here. Keith, whoever's watching
Nah,
live,
nah, homie's on my side, bro. Homie's on my side.
I don't know who gets them ambulance. I saw the ambulances in the chat. Whatever, we got it. I got a couple
Yo,
out here. We'll see till
yo,
next week.
hey, quick question. When is trade deadline
February.
to
We
trade
still got 2 months. Trade who?
Who you
huh?
trying to trade, bro?
Fucking Mike Fizdale.
Oh
Oh
my
my god. Oh my
god.
god. Here you go. Hey, salute to David Smith. David Smith. There's no fan of Cat without David Smith. David Smith, him and Sire, Coach 167. For sure. Cat saving the Knicks. He's definitely a key player. I just need him to have a little more confidence in his game. He's going through a slump, the worst slump of his career. I don't see it lasting long. I do see these next 3 games, especially the Hornets and Jazz, and even against the Celtics, because I don't think the Celtics have anybody really big that can hurt or dominate Cat. But these next couple of games are going to be big. Tonight's game showed something different. Tonight's game with Cat playing with Kolek and Jordan Clarkson. They found Jordan. I'm sorry, Kolek found Cat 2 times that he went to him, and in those times that he found Cat, that Cat got the dunk, the putback. That's when Cat hit the 3 and started getting into rhythm because Kolek found him. So Kolek looking for him with that different lineup, I think helped him a lot, and I think that's gonna help build his confidence. I think I saw something today, so where Mike Brown, when he's playing with Brunson or he's out of it, to take him out, let the other players different rotations, Mitch, JB, Josh, Deuce, Bridges, and somebody else, and then put Cat in with Clarkson, Kolek, Yabusele. When that lineup was there, uh, Kolek found him a couple of times. So I like that. Somebody else to get him involved in the game. So I think you saw something today with Kolek, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see Kolek or Cat for sure in these next couple of games. You'll see that rotation because Kolek found Mitch, I want to say 2 times. Jordan Clarkson found Mitch a couple of times, and both those players also found Cat. So Clarkson and Kolek playing together, play well off each other, not only for
That
themselves,
hoop was crazy.
they were balling, and they found other players. They found Mitch even against when we played against Milwaukee. Mitch has 6 straight points because Clarkson and Kolek found him off the rebounds and passing to him. So he has 6 straight points. So it's possible to get Mitch in double digits if you look for him. He's not gonna get that in the starting lineup. So that's why I think moving him to the bench is really good, and I think that lineup would even help Cat later on as well. So Kolek, salute to Kolek and Clarkson. They're gonna help the others play really well. What were you saying, Machete?
I was gonna say, look, what I saw when they were playing on the floor tonight that I really liked was how, especially between when he had the 2 big guys out there, Cat and Mitch Rob. I think it's just gonna take a matter of time. It's gonna take a little bit longer for it to kind of like for it to click. But I really did like the rebounding between both of them on the floor together. Cat did look like he was trying. His defense was a little bit better. He's not a defensive guy, but at least he was trying with the some of the offensive rebounding and defensive rebounding on the floor, together with Cat. It's gonna be great when it starts to click when If he starts hitting his threes or even the layups, because when he goes in for the layups, there's a bunch of guys. He's being draped, and a lot of fouls aren't being called. I feel when Cat's going up there. But the point is that he's not afraid to go back when he's got three guys draping him. He's trying really hard through the calls, and his numbers aren't going up. And it might be his confidence, but he's still in there. He it's a positive when he's in there, especially when he's in there with Mitch Rock. That's what I'm saying. And I really like that. That with Kolick, you're right. When the connection with him and Kolick's connection with everybody overall is just going to grow. And it's only going to get better. The only thing I'm hoping is that some of the bench guys get minutes, and not because people are injured, but because the coaches just wants to keep these younger guys, engaged. The team,
He had a couple. He
everybody,
had a couple of good plays
everybody's
today.
just everybody's got to get touches on the bench, man, throughout the season, because it's gonna matter really in the playoffs that
I
everybody's got minutes
that, but
and they
that
have the confidence, keep and trust in one another.
that
And I
is
think that's what he has to build
yeah.
the guys, everybody, including the coaching staff. So you're gonna respect his name. You're gonna watch his game.
No, I
You're
agree.
gonna watch the game. New Knicks.
Damn, Streamlabs is burning Johnny Harris from here. Johnny Harris ain't even in the chat. Streamlabs is
Nah,
like,
he did. He
okay.
posted a bunch of trash emojis.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay, damn. Just salute to Johnny
Yeah.
Harris, my guy. Appreciate you, and definitely a pause up in there. Salute to Johnny Harris in the building. I like a cat. I can see where Mike Brown might pull him out early and put him with some rotation with that bench team to let him be the main scorer. Cause it's hard for him when you got Brunson, you got Bridges, you got Josh Hart hitting threes now, and then you got Deuce lighting it up, and then to find those touches with that lineup for Cat at the same time, which obviously should be your number two. But if everybody's balling, you know what? Let them run. I'm gonna pull you out. When I substitute them, I'll put you in with Yabusele, Clarkson, and Kolek. When he's got good players around him, Kolek shines. You can't put him with young players. He needs to be with veterans. He's very smart. He's good with veteran players. So I like that. I like what he's doing there. Pause. Pull him out. Yo. Hey yo.
Yo,
Okay.
but hey, that's what we were saying when me and Mike was defending two shots on that point last year. Yeah, I mean that he does. Kolick was always better playing with the starters. Yeah, I mean because the bench players wasn't making him look good because they wasn't executing what he was bringing to the table. So like his vision is so advanced that it's unjust playing him with the bench.
Nah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean
Yo, did you guys see the 3 second call today in the game?
Yeah.
That three.
Brunson was spazzing. He was like,
Yo,
ah.
Brunson stopped dribbling the ball, put it to his side, just so the ref. He's like, "Yo, this dude is literally camping in the paint." The dude, he had to be there at least 8 seconds. They were like, "Yo, 3 seconds." He stopped dribbling just so the ref can look at it. Then Mike Brown went up to the same coach while Jalen Brunson's calling 3 seconds. The coach is counting 1, 2, 3, all next to the ref, and then Jordan Clarkson, who was about to check in, walked up to the ref too. It took three of them. This dude must have been there like 8 seconds before they finally called a 3 second. I was like, God, what is this ref looking at? The dude is literally nobody next to him, just literally standing under the paint. I thought that was hilarious, yo. Salute, hey.
the ref is looking at Vegas.
The ref had a plane ticket in his pocket.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I don't see anything. Oh man, salute to hey, appreciate you guys. Johnny Harris was good, my guy. Uh, I don't know. I think that's it. I don't want to beat too much of a dead horse. I like how the Knicks are playing. I gave Mike Brown his flowers early. It's still early, but he has to keep doing this. If he keeps doing this, we Gucci. If Brunson keeps playing like how he's been doing, we Gucci. He's gonna get MVP. He's
If
gonna get a scoring title. He's gonna be an All Star. He's gonna be in that category. He's averaging 28. He can keep
let
doing
let
it.
let let Listen, Mike wants me to respect the man, right? If the nigga gets to 10 win streak right
Man, please.
now, not right now. We already almost halfway there. If he gets to 10 win streaks right now, I'll call him Mike Brizzy. It won't go to Brown, but it'll be Brizzy.
Brizzy. Hey, listen, that's
So,
props for my
so
brother.
6 more. He got to run 6 more games.
Straight,
Huh?
straight,
Yeah.
straight. Not just win 6 games, 6 games straight.
Hey, without
So,
OG.
so who are the next 6 games? Run down the next 6 games for me again.
Just for
And, and,
just for entertainment,
and home.
I'm gonna give you the order. The next game is against Celtics. After
And a back-to-back with Charlotte, right?
no,
We're going to Boston, and then we're going to Charlotte, right?
yes, back to back Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we got the Utah Jazz. Then next Sunday when we do our pod, we got the Orlando Magic. Then we got the Raptors, Pacers, 76ers, Heat, then Timberwolves and Cleveland Cavaliers. It picks up.
That's way more than 6, bro. That's way more than 6.
It takes 6 by the 76ers game. 5, 6. No, we could do it. We could definitely do 6. 5 is at the Pacers. The 6th game would be against 76ers. So 6.
Yeah,
There it is. There
we
it
got it.
is. Time for Coach Gooch to be a man.
Listen, and if I'm gonna be honest, I appreciate him, but he ain't gonna get my respect until we get the ECF. If he can match what Thibodeau did as far as ECF, I'll give the man props because that's what he's here for. If we're gonna call a spade,
What?
he's here to win a
Women?
championship. He has to get to the ECF for me to say that he's at that level.
That's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here
I
for.
say to win. Hold on. You're saying you're gonna give him his name. I said for me to give him that level of appreciation, he has to at least get to the ECF like Thibodeau did, and that's what I'm saying because he was here to win. He's here to surpass what Thibodeau did. Winning a couple of games right now is good. It's still early, and
Hey, if we don't win this year, it's a dub. We not here for nothing left.
I got a question, but do we hold injuries against him?
hey, Keith said, "Damn,
Yeah.
10 straight to get to Brizzy." Not even Brown, 10 straight to get a Brizzy.
It's crazy. It's crazy to me.
You got in the
Hey.
streets. You got to earn your name, right? he got to earn his name.
Yeah.
In New York, you got to earn your name, bruh. he ain't earned it yet. He's on his way. He's showing some street cred.
Hey, someone put on the chat. Did Thibodeau ever have a 10-game winning streak?
A couple.
Hell
He had a
yeah.
couple.
You
Got
better
a couple?
stop that.
He had a
You
couple.
better stop that, playboy.
We had one last year.
I honestly don't remember. I was just wondering.
He had one last year with this
Yeah.
team, with the same team. So it's he's able to do it. He had one last year with this
I think
team.
he did. Yeah.
He had one last year with this
Oh,
team.
he had.
So Mike Brown can earn Brizzy this year with this team, which is better. He should be able to. And this is a good where he can get at least up to 10 on there. Pretty good on there. Oh man, Nick says the front office has put Brown in the finals or bust status. We already been to the ECF, and I agree with you. That's why I said for me to earn as the respect that Machete saying that he better put some respect. I can't put respect on you until you at least get to the ECF, and he was put here to surpass it. So I expect him to pass that.
Wait, so hold on. So let's be clear. You're not gonna put any respect on his name until then. But are you gonna shit on his name until then?
Hold on.
I'm always shit on it. Listen, if he does goofy shit, he's gonna get goofily addressed.
Come on, man.
Hey, hold on.
If he has a goofy personality, I can't do nothing about that shit. I can't defend that.
Hey, listen, two shots. Yeah.
Bro,
My brother
keep,
can't.
keep the goofy shit off of my visuals. That's it. All that extra teeth, extra gums. I don't want to see it, bro.
How does he do it? Hey,
It's alright. It's alright. You're not on the court.
Yeah, my brother says he looks like Mr. Snuffleupagus. If you
It's horrible.
Hey, yo. Anyway,
Yo, like this
for
is
me, hey, two shots
crazy.
to answer you. 2 shots for me. I said I was hard on him in the beginning for the reason I was aggressive to him. I won't say hard because Johnny Harris is in the chat. I'm not gonna say, but I was aggressive with him because he wasn't owning up what he was gonna do. That's the only reason why I was tripping on him. Now that he
But
has it,
but but
I'm riding with that. And yes, Tom
but
Thibodeau
but
did
like
get
I
tenure.
said,
He did.
like listen,
My
like
wife
I
is about to
said,
join the chat.
Mike,
She's giving me
Mike,
stats right now. Come on,
Mike,
what are your thoughts? By the way,
Wait, who's
listen,
joining the chat?
my wife, by the way, had pulled up Thibodeau's record, and yes, he had at least two 10 in the game, 2 10-win games straight with the Knicks. He did it last year and in 2023.
hey
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
so hold on. In a 5-year career, he did it twice. But you want
no,
this man to pull the same feat after coaching the team for a couple months?
Tibbs did it with the same team the first year he had them together. Tibbs had the same team last year.
No. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me.
Yes,
5 years, twice,
yes,
couple months, and you want him to do it already?
yes. Tibbs did it last year with the same team for a couple of months.
5 years, brother. He wasn't put on the spot
Do you
last year.
do you
He
remember
had
the
the team for
teams?
five years.
Do you
it
remember the
wasn't the same.
teams? Do you remember the
Bro, Mike,
teams? Do you
Mike,
remember Alfred Payton?
bro,
Do you remember
bro,
Alfred Payton? Do you remember Nerlens Noel? Do you remember those guys? That's who he had. Those are the
All
players he
right,
had.
bro. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Anyway,
Let's move on. Let's move on.
I like the
listen,
guy. New Knicks, mute please.
bro,
Mute, New Knicks.
I can't scream.
New Knicks, mute.
I can't scream.
Mute. Can you
I
mute?
can't
Can
scream.
you mute?
No,
Can you mute?
no, because Mike Brown always walks into a gifted team that always drives on automatic.
Yo,
The,
Phil
the,
Jackson
the,
did the same thing, bro. Like, come on, man. You're not gonna tell me that they're gonna give you a bomb ass squad and you're gonna turn it down? He did it with the Bulls. He did it with the Lakers. Like, come on, what are we doing here? You're gonna fault
my
the
guy.
man for being put in a position to succeed?
No. It's like the same thing with Spoelstra when he got LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. Was Spoelstra coaching them to that championship? No, motherfucker, no.
No, so he
No,
was just playing with his
motherfucker,
thumbs in the sideline, right? Like, what are we
no.
doing here, bro?
No,
Oh Lord.
my nigga, when you got elite talent runs itself the same way it did for Steve Kerr when he got Curry, Klay Thompson, the two best shooters ever
Right,
in the
right. So the
NBA.
coach has
It,
nothing to do with it. He's just out there,
bro,
go ahead, play
bro,
your game, do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna call any offense. I'm not gonna have you run any defense. You already know what you do. You did it years prior, right? Is that
my
is that is
guy,
that what we doing now? We
my
diminishing
guy,
what a fucking coach is
my
supposed to
my
do?
my guy, when you walk into a team that has the clutch player of the motherfucking year, right? And Captain Jalen motherfucking Brunson, and you got the best shooting big man in the NBA, you should automatically win. You don't get credit for that shit, bro. You don't get credit.
Yo,
You guys want
all right,
you
whatever.
guys want to give this you guys want to wipe this nigga's ass and give him so much credit for automatic shit, bro. Suck my snazzlenits.
So why you on Thibodeau snazzle Knicks? Because according to what you just saying, this motherfucker didn't do nothing. Nah, the team was already set before him. You know what I mean? Nah. Leon Rose set the team for him. You feel me?
Yo, you heard it here first on the Organic Fanatic. Snazzle knits is the new slang. Snazzle knits is the new 6'7".
Is snazzle
This
snitch.
nigga is like hard body on Thibodeau snazzle Knicks. Like he's snazzling all over that shit. Like, bro, you embarrassing yourself.
Yo,
Yo, put that shit down, brother. Like, yo, I love you, dog, but yo, leave the snazzle Knicks alone.
Yeah.
you guys. Oh my god, yo, you guys are so stupid, bro. but I love it. Oh man, there it is. That's your left moment of the game. You guys are wilding. Oh my god. Um, again, I like it. He. It's gonna take a while for him to earn that.
Pause. What you like?
I like you guys'
Pause
comments
on
on it.
the pause on the snazzle snits.
Hashtag snazzlenits if you like the organic fanatic. Throw the snazzlenits in the chat. If you're having a good time,
Oh
listen.
man.
We don't always give you guys stats. We give you some other stuff just to joke about.
Well,
Hashtag
we give you Urban Dictionary shit, snazzlenits.
snazzle knits. Yeah, and if you guys haven't copped it yet, new Knicks vocabulary book is out. It's been out since last December. Snazzle knits has just been uploaded to the Knicks vocabulary school for my brother here. He's dropping the second edition. Oh my God! So Knicks are looking to snazzle Nitsy's next opponents. The next game against Boston
Come
Celtics.
on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
We're trying to give it. When you with your lady tonight, try to give her that snazzle Nits.
What are we doing here, man? Come on, man.
Your girl loves that snazzle Nits, bruh.
Yo, yo, wrap it up, wrap it up. I'm gonna hit you with the Dave Chappelle. Wrap it
Hey,
up, box. Wrap it up, wrap it up.
salute to Keith Watkins. Hashtag snazzle Nits. Oh my God, he put in the chat. Hey, that's the new shirt. That's gonna be on the T-shirt. It's the first edition. Organic fanatic. Hashtag snazzleness. All right, we're gonna go close this because we're gonna keep going left. It's gonna go left. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. We give you some kind of stats. We don't always do it.
Bro,
Machete
bro,
is
bro,
losing
bro,
it back
bro,
there.
bro,
There we
bro,
go.
bro, bro, bro,
More
bro. Y'all
snazzleness.
keep fucking it up. This is a Jewish word, and it's called schnazzle schnitz, not schnazzle nit,
Snazzle
schnazzle schnitz.
What does it
What is
mean?
a snatch?
What does it mean?
All right, give me the definition, bro.
Yeah. Like that. Look at his definition. He's
Big word.
listen. You Google it, and put it on the replay. Hashtag replay. Put it on the replay if you know what it is. If you had your bar mitzvah, let us know what it means. Uh, let us know if you had schnazzle on your bar mitzvah. If
Hey, yo, give us some of that bar mitzvah money too. We need that.
oh my God, yeah.
Hey, when Jewish kids grow up, they get the hood of their schnazzle schnitz cut off.
That's what happens to the bar mitzvah. Oh my God. Hey, salute to everybody in the chat. We going at it. Final take, Machete. Any final things? Don't get your schnazzle snits all caught up. What's your final take, sir? Any final takes for you? You're on mute, sir. Or really
I'm
low.
good.
You're good. He's
All right.
off. He's off his schnazzle snits. He's out of here. New Knicks. Anything for you? Oh my God, I'm scared to ask.
I need a smoke.
Okay, thank you. All right, we appreciate that outro.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
uh, hashtag 10 straight. Let's see if he get it. He could graduate from Coach Gooch to Coach Breezy, and we'll see if he gets us to the chip. If he gets us to the chip, I'll say Brown.
And Keith Walker says smoking that schnizzle sniz pack. All right, yo. We'll see if he earns his name. Hashtag, do you believe Mike Brown earns his nickname by the new Knicks? Does he earns Brizzy? Does he earn it with these next couple of wins? We'll see. 2 shots. You said 3 games. You said 2 and
Yo,
1. Good.
read that. Read that from Special. Read that. I need you to read that
Hey,
from Special.
salute to M Spesh always down here. M Spesh says snazzle schnitz is not a standard phrase, but it's likely combines the slang words snazzle meaning snazzy or stylish with schnitzel, a thin breaded and pan fried cutlet of meat. Schnitzel. He broke
You
the.
No,
you heard it here
Hey,
first. You heard it here first.
M special for the
listen.
savior. M
I don't.
special.
I don't know. I don't know what fake Chat GBT Mike got. Mike got the Puerto Rican version of Chat GBT because that's a word that I created that means my dick.
Oh my
Pause.
god. Hey, he got that chat OBD. Oh my god. ODB. Anyway. Yo, we out here. 2 shots. Final takes. Oh, Machete's back. Machete
That
Vader.
nigga
Yeah,
look like a
man.
black ass shadow.
Go 2 shots.
Nah, man. I just want to say real quick, thank you to the
Hey, man.
panel, thank you to the chat, replay gang. You know what it is. Run them lights up. Fuck podcast T. I
Yo,
gotta get my shot in at least
yo,
one more time.
this
And
nigga look like a fucking monk.
and 10 in a row. Here we go.
Hey, 10 in a row.
And he said stylish meat, bro. Wow.
Mad ball.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Machete monk.
You got yo. Are you not entertained? Anyway, forget what these dudes are saying. I got 3 in a row. I think the back to back will still get it. I think you'll see the other players kick in to gear where you have some people sit out. I think you see maybe Mitch sit out that second game against the Hornets. I still think we get that W. I think Deuce and others have a big game. I think you'll see Kolek and Clarkson more in that game. And then we'll see what happens. We'll be back, obviously, podcasting for that Friday game after the Jazz. And then we'll be podcasting for the Orlando Magic. But I can see 3 in a row, at least till Sunday. I can't take these guys serious, bro. Leave, man. Yeah. Go ahead, snitzel snats. Nothing? All right.
Yo, this nigga look like he out there stealing sheep.
Yo, we're gonna be out here forever. Hey, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming out to the podcast. We appreciate you guys forever. We out of here. You heard? You're
New York City, New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chick with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back.
A minute remaining. Brunson at 3. Bang!